They are now at the bottom of the standings at 2-3. Democratic Republic of Congo, because they've played one more game, they've risen to 2-4. The Congolese own the head-to-head against Egypt. So at the end of the day, Egypt, if they win this game and get a third win, they would leapfrog the Congolese and move on into the second round. And just as a reminder, the scores for Egypt, when you look back in the windows, they did win against the Democratic Republic of Congo by 4, although that was a very different team back in November. And then they lost in Angola to Angola, 68-64. And then they beat Morocco 67-63. And that was a great game. I remember doing that game as well. In this window, the June window and July window, the Democratic Republic of Congo started things off here in Cairo by beating the Egyptians, the Pharaohs, by 14. And Angola beat Egypt by 7 yesterday. So they are in a must-win situation. You can see right there with the Democratic Republic of Congo having effectively plus 10 on them in their goal differential department. And you know that Morocco are going to come out all guns blazing because every result counts. Make no mistake, they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal and just to already think that we're already in the second round, so the pressure's off, we don't need to come out and win. No, that's not right. What's right is every result counts moving into that second round. And, you know, you're going to, if you lose this game, you lose an opportunity to get a win. You're only going to have 5 teams from Africa ultimately qualifying for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will have 32 teams, and that will be staged in China. So we're getting closer and closer to the start. You know, talking about the other teams, you'll have 12 teams qualifying from Europe, 7 teams plus China as the host nation at the World Cup. From Asia and from the Americas, you will also have 7 teams qualifying. And it is a real battle to get there. You know, you look at all the zones and you see so many surprising results. You know, Brazil has been one of the real talking points, cruising along, but they lost the other night to Venezuela, who now look as if they will leapfrog them in the first place. But Brazil did win the first meeting between those teams. You look today, Italy in this third window have lost twice. They began the competition with 4 wins. So the Netherlands winning against them. They have now improved to 3-3. So it's kind of what I think organizers envisioned in terms of balance and even surprises. You got to come to play. You got to come to play every window. You hope that your national team players will all be healthy, will be fit, will be ready to go, and will put their hands up and want to play. But at the end of the day, you also need to have good depth because you can't always depend on certain players. Now, some teams maybe have coped in that regard better than others. Certainly, Italy did in the first 2 windows, winning all 4 games, but now they've gone 0-2. And in Africa, we did not see a strong Democratic Republic of Congo team in their first window of games, but we have seen them play exceptionally well in this window. And really, they probably should have won all 3 games had they been able to hold on against Morocco, but Morocco won that game, beating them in overtime after getting the dramatic late 3-pointer following a missed free throw. With 5 seconds left, they raced down the court. They got the three-pointer. And the rest is history, as they say. Morocco then went on to win that game 88-81. Zakaria El-Masbahi, who hit the three-pointer yesterday from Morocco that forced overtime. So, welcome folks here to Cairo. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifier between Egypt and Morocco. And already we have a foul that has been called. And it was on Orbi. Robbie pushes him over, so it doesn't take long for him to pick up the foul. And now another foul. Abdeen. So 2 quick fouls called on Egypt. Three-point attempt, good already for Morocco. El Zakaria. Egypt tried to respond, but unsuccessfully. Naja hands it off. El Zakaria has it. And the turn and the miss by Morocco's number 15, El Ghazi. And good answer, good response. That was a goaltend. So count the basket for Khalifa. Gamel with the pass. Egypt may get the possession back, and one jump shot is good from Khalifa, the big fella. Official stats are giving El Gamel that first shot. So anyway, looked like it was his teammate. On jump shot for Morocco is off target from the youngster Sami Al-Urariaki. They're playing now, and Khalifa puts up another one. Long rebound. Goes out to Matou. El Gamel puts it up and in. Three-pointer. Well, positive start for an Egyptian team that's been hearing the critics after their first 2 games. Al-Naja answers. That cuts that deficit back to a single point. Rabi turns, denied. And the 19-year-old brings it up the floor. And the ball batted out. Zakaria, 39 years of age, is more than twice the age of his backcourt mate, Uriaki, who's now checked out of the game. Oh, look at Khalifa run the floor. What's going on there? So Khalifa's been very active here at the beginning. He rattles in the first free throw. And the next one is a swish. 9-6. So into the game for Morocco, number 8. Abdelali Larici. Zakaria misses that one. Haven't seen Al Maksoud take a shot yet, number 13. He's capable for Morocco, hitting some big ones. And this time Khalifa, well, he's really come out with his shooting shoes today, hasn't he? Now the turnover. The turn, and Khalifa again, and 2 free throws coming. Naja picks up the foul. So Haitham Helmi Mohammed Khalifa holding his face like he got a shot to the cheek, goes over to the bench. So Morocco going to have a few words with their coach. Great atmosphere once again in Cairo. Watching the Pharaohs take on Morocco. Now, on the evidence of the way these teams have played coming into this game, you have to say that Morocco would be the team to beat. But Egypt have had the better start. Morocco won on opening day against Angola, 61-47, and they had that thriller of a come-from-behind win yesterday against the Democratic Republic of Congo, whereas Egypt have lost their 2 games. But every day brings a new challenge. And so far, so good for Egypt. Also into the game for Morocco is Mohamed Choua. El Maksoud for three. "33 years of age, El Maksoud, his experience vital. And Khalifa goes all the way in like a layup drill, but then missed the layup. Now the drive, and Robbie, easy big fella. Don't bring it down. Look at this, he hangs onto the rim as if to say this thing's coming down to the ground. Thankfully, it didn't. Now, the turnover into the hands of El Gamel. The foul has been called. A brief stoppage in play here. Not sure. Robbie wanted to go have a drink of water. Oh no, that's what it is. So it looks like Robbie hanging on the rim may have in fact pulled the basket support loose. So this is a delay. Watch this again. So hopefully this won't be delayed for too long. Looks like the basket is okay. They just need to have that extra bit of strengthening there to make sure that it doesn't come out. Thank you, Omar, for this unexpected delay. Not what you want to see, folks, when you come to the game. I know there is one thing, you need to hang on to the rim, but it does seem like more and more it's allowed to kind of go up there and hang on the rim like it's a jungle gym rather than hanging on the rim so you don't break your, so you don't land awkwardly. But they just want to check the goods and make sure everything is okay. So the dunk wasn't good enough for Robbie. He wanted to hang on the rim, and unfortunately, it's pulled the basket support loose, and they need to make sure that it's okay. And I'm not sure what else exactly, specifically, but it looks like they're trying to pump it back up, and hopefully that'll be that. But we got to make sure that the dimensions are right, and also that it's safe. And hopefully we're not going to see. I guess if you go 0 for 2 in your first 2 games, you want to take out your anger on something. But here it is again. Watch this. So hopefully we'll be picking things up shortly. It's a jack. It's kind of like changing a flat tire, isn't it? It's the same motion. Look at that. You could have a flat by the side of the road. That's the guy I'd want changing my tire. But on a more serious note, you know, Egypt were doing what they wanted to do and seemed to be in the flow. So it'll be interesting to see if this affects them at all, and if it might change. It might give Morocco a slight advantage. Or maybe help Morocco's fortunes. Well, in that first game, Rabi had 19 points, 12 rebounds against the Democratic Republic of Congo. So, at least from a statistical standpoint, he wouldn't have been too upset, even though they lost. And then in the game against Angola that Egypt lost by 7, Rabi did have 3 points and 4 rebounds in 21 minutes and 40 seconds. So they're bringing it back down. I'm not sure what the problem is, but unfortunately, looks like we're going to have an extended delay here, which is not something that we needed. Nobody wants it. Because you want to keep the fans happy. They've shown up. Going to be getting home late tonight, unfortunately. Here's some of the highlights. Khalifa has been really the man on a mission so far for Egypt. He's come out, Haytham Helmi Mohammed Khalifa, and really done well. It's 5 points, a couple of rebounds. Also, El Gamel has 5 points, though. I think that El Gamel was given 2 points that shouldn't have been his. They should have been Khalifa's, but I may have been I may be getting something wrong there. At the very beginning of the game, the first basket for Egypt. How about Spain? Their basketball team today won at home over Belarus in Malaga, so they have won all 6 of their World Cup qualifiers. Perhaps not surprising, being the #2 team in the FIBA World Ranking, presented by Nike. Croatia have had a good window finally. They've improved to 3-3, 90-63. So over Romania. So the Netherlands have actually climbed to 2nd place in Group D. Because let's see here, because they had a better head-to-head. Yep, they did, than Croatia, although it's more the wins that are important than. Apologies for the delays, folks. Omar Rabi went in for a dunk, and he dunked it. He hung on the rim a little bit and then decided just to keep hanging on it. And he has effectively messed up the basket. So they've had to do a lot of work to try to remedy the problem, and all the players are loose. Fans are ready, and we're waiting as they try to sort out this mess. Look at this. Now the players are trying to say whether or not it's the right height. But surely they're going to measure it. This delay has already lasted about 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think common sense has to prevail at some point, and people have to recognize that you've got fans in the stands waiting for this game to continue, and people watching on TV, they've got things they got to do. But I'm hoping, I don't know if you have to test it, but hopefully it's going to be okay. So now they're going to measure it, I think it is. So there's no telling what's going on. So that red line is the line where the rim has to be. Pretty basic, I guess. So this is their measuring stick. I don't care what the height is. I mean, I know it's supposed to be 10 feet. But just unbelievable. I just heard him say this is higher. Well, I'm guessing Arabi kind of regrets the fact that he hung onto the rim.
It's higher here.
Well, I think we got, you know the phrase, you've got too many Indians Too many Indians, too many Chiefs and not enough Indians. You need one guy that can go out and make a decision, hopefully. Now the players are going to come back out, get loose. Robbie, don't hang on the rim, please, if you go out and lay the ball up. Okay, so maybe they're going to settle for what they've got and start things up. Yes, it's best that you just kind of like move off the court. I'm just giving Omar a hard time. I know he's a good guy. We all do things that sometimes you look back in retrospect and wish you hadn't done it. I can't honestly say that hanging on the rim is something that I've done in the past that's led me to regret doing that. But I suppose for a basketball player, that could be the case. So the captains are out there listening. Now, it looked like the commissioner was making a motion as if to say, if you dunk and you hold on it, you might get a technical, but I could be wrong. I'm just venturing a guess. Here it is again. Look what happens. So he goes up, he dunks it. He holds on to it for a second. But and now he's trying to get the crowd involved. But he clearly went up to dunk it and then tried to pull it down. Watch him. He does it and then he pulls it even more. There. Anyway, we heard the referee saying that one rim was perhaps a little bit lower than the other one. So it looks like we're getting ready to start again. Thank goodness. Okay, let's just delay this a little bit more. I'm not exactly sure why now they have to go over to the scores table to look at a video replay. When they've had all that extra time when they were fixing the rim, they could have done this. But they say patience is a virtue, so we should all be patient. Obviously, what would not be funny is if the fans got up and walked out because they don't want to wait around. But I'm sure the thought has probably crossed the mind of one or two. As Khalifa, he was getting it going early on. Okay, so I think they're saying they're looking at the shot clock. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Miracles never cease. And the resumption of the game between Egypt and Morocco is about to take place. And don't forget that Egypt need to win this game to get into the second round. If they lose, the Congolese will leapfrog them into third place. Okay. So Khalifa shoots the first free throw. So he was fouled on that play. And thank goodness we are back underway. Khalifa. Second is good as well. Well, they liked it. 14-9. And the Pharaohs have taken the lead, biggest of the game. And how about that man right there? El Maksoud already has hit a couple of jump shots. Somebody's shouting 3 seconds. I don't know if it's somebody on the Morocco bench. El Gamel has to put it up right at the death. Shot clock violation. So they need to inbound it. El Maksoud again. Has a chance. Hands it off. Naja misses. And the ball knocked out of Arabi's hands. And another attempt here for Morocco. And short jump shot no good. And Arabi gets the rebound. Nice spin move, and a foul called on Shoa, who says, that was all ball, my man. He's having a laugh about it. Look at this. No, he got some body. There was some body there. Asim Marai comes into the game. Comes in for Arabi. Asim Marai played in the Basketball Champions League this season with maybe Bayreuth, Germany. Had a great season, 11.7 points per game, 6.7 rebounds per game. But he had already made his mark with Egypt a long time ago while he was still playing college basketball in America, especially at the FIBA Africa Cup back in 2013 when Egypt went on that stunning run to second place in Côte d'Ivoire and qualified for the 2014 FIBA Basketball World Cup. He averaged 14.6 points and 11.6 rebounds per game. So now he's in the game. Number 50 there. Of course, his father as well was a basketball player for Egypt and also coached them at AfroBasket 2015. Ahmed Murat. In fact, played at the Olympics, 1984. Now coming back, Murai. Looked to hand it off, but Shoa saw the pass coming and knocked it away. Larici hands it off. Shoa for three. Nice arc, but off the back of the iron. Naja. And Shoa doesn't want to wait too long. And they're going to say it's over and back. So that ball turns over to Egypt. Close to, couldn't tell if that was who that went off of. Referee says it definitely went off of Morocco. El Gamel. Mariah has it, looks up. And now the ball knocked over. Back to Morocco it goes, or back to trailing 14-11 to Egypt. Naja. Gennadi's come into the game guarding him. With the rebound. And El Gamel from the left corner takes it up to 17-11. Oichi. Naja. 5-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Now an offensive foul called on Naja. Final seconds ticking off. And Gennadi called for the offensive foul, the charge into Larici. Yep, excellent call by the ref. He saw him raise his left elbow. And then he looks like, what did I do? What did I do? Here's Larici, see if he can finish it. Nope, that's an air ball. So that is how the first half mercifully ends. It's 17-11 in favor of Egypt after the lengthy delay caused by the hanging on the rim episode by that man right there, Urabi. (17-11) Egypt on top of Morocco at halftime. Excuse me, at the end of the first quarter here in the Cairo Stadium Indoor Hall 2. Egypt trying to snap a 2-game losing skid in the qualifiers. Well, early going so far bodes well for them, although Morocco do have those 3 3-pointers. However, just 1 of 6 inside the arc are Morocco. So El Gamel talking with Gennadi, who's the captain. And also you have, it's a talented roster for Egypt. It's hard to understand how they've struggled, especially being at home, to come out and get results. But struggle they have. Larici. Gennady was definitely trying to come up with a surprise. Gindy's out there, number 5. And they called the foul on him. Larici is, it's on Rami. Gennady. So Rami Gennady. So El Capitan is going to have a seat. Chua gets inside. Oh, what a play. He stopped, pivoted, turned, and scored. And I think he caught everybody by surprise on that one, Chua. That was a nice finish. Omar Abdin Hanafi Matuk is back in the game. Number 31. There's Gindy getting swatted. Not in my house, says Naja. El Gamel, for effect, looking at his left arm as if to say, look at this, how red I am from all the scratching and everything else. But that was Naja saying, hashtag this is my house. Get that out of here. Richie inbounds it. Now in also is Karim Gourari, number 11. El Maksoud's open, but the pass went out of bounds. Good atmosphere here in Cairo. Omar Abdin Hanafi Matuk. Also in the game is Yusuf Wael Abu Shusha, and he launches one. Like Naja, good strong rebound from the big fella. El Maksoud looks at the defense. Off of Chua's hands, Larici drives in, hands it off to Naja. High, and he makes it. He will go to the line for a potential 3-point play. He destroyed Khalifa that time. Good play by Larici. So Morocco with a chance to get it back to within 1 point. And they do. (17-16). Oh, and the rejection. Not in my house, says Chua. I think the Moroccans must feel like this is their house. Look at this again. Abdin, no, think again. Don't bring it in here. 2 message swats in a row. And Morocco are, well, putting somebody on the poster. I see Marai, however, says just get it to me and I'll go to work. Naja passes down low, back up top to Larici. Larici turns to his right and draws the foul. And Egypt doing a lot of fouling. 5:28 to go here in the second quarter, and Larici, since his introduction, has been terrific, really, for Morocco. He only goes 1 of 2, and now Asim Marai brings it back. Robbie hands it off. Marai steps outside, and Larici says, I'm going to dominate the stats tonight. I'm going to get a rebound. Now he pushes it off to Chua, back to Naja, over to Larici. Oh, quick pass inside to Naja. Beautiful basketball for Morocco, but you could suggest that Egypt are standing around on defense. Look at this. Larici. El Maksoud for 3. Good rebound by Karim Gourari, who now makes the pass, and the dunk from Naja. Boy, Naja's taken over. Look at this. He's left wide open. Marai, what are you doing? And there's no help coming defensively right now. Egypt look lost. Now the reach and the steal, and Naja's going in again. Oh, and Arabi says, let me make something clear. This is my house. But then he gets called for the block and the foul. So Naja is down. Look at this. The replay, Naja is going to flush it. And it did look like Arabi had a pretty decent block there, and he's beside himself. Look at him, his hands to his head. I can't believe it, he says. But don't worry about it, it's just one play. Well, the teams are going to go to the bench for timeout, and the coach is telling the referee what he thinks. He's saying that was a good block. Let's go down to the bench and see if we can listen in to the coaches. Well, you can see the tension that exists on the bench of Egypt because of their difficult start with 2 defeats. And they are being pushed by Morocco. Make no mistake about it, Morocco right now look like they're comfortable. What has happened to this Egypt team? Many of the players that have been through the wars with them, AfroBasket 2015, for example, but a team needs to get that winning feeling back. And Naja does not punish Egypt for that mistake. Maybe in the next one. He breaks the second free throw, so somewhat of a reprieve for Egypt. Now, nice, much better. And air ball. But Mohamed's in the game. Number 77, and looks like he's bringing a little bit of pace, a little bit of quickness, a little bit of a sense of urgency. Well, the foul comes out. Gindi is Amir Sharif Mohammed Abdel Halim, but they call him Gindi, and he's making a motion as if he got hit in the face. See Mariah, I think that's the key right there. Here he is again, Mohammed. Off the rim, nobody boxes out Mariah, and he gets rejected once again from Chua, who's turning into a tower of power, protecting that rim. But Mariah gets the rebound. Indy not quite able to shake Larici. Here he is. Oh, what a spin. What a move from Asim Marai. I thought he might have traveled, but watch this. Well, guess not. That's a patented move for him. Look at him here. Chua just went in and just dominated with the block once again. That was a good no call by the referee. So he's going to come out. I'm surprised they want to bring him out because he's been very active. But they bring in the youngster. Mohammed Abu Salam. So Abu Salam in the game, getting a chance to play. And Mariah struggles and misses both. Incredible. What is going on? Midway through the second quarter, it's 19 apiece. The stakes, oh, are they high, especially for Egypt. They lose, they're out of the hunt for the second round, and the Dominican Republic, the Democratic Republic, excuse me, of Congo will go to the second round instead. Nice alley-oop pass from Mohammed to Rabi. So like I said, Eslam Salim Ali Mohammed has been bringing a little bit of pace, a little bit of a sense of urgency here for Egypt. Larici goes baseline. Oh, what a pass! Oh my goodness, you better look at that again. The highlight of the game, Larici, utterly brilliant. Watch this. Oh no, this is at the other end. This is the alley-oop. That was fantastic. Here's El Maksoud, pulls up on the bank. Larici went baseline, and then when it looked like he was going to run all the way through, he delivered a perfect, I think it was a behind-the-back pass or through his legs pass for the layup. And Ali Mohammed misses but gets his own rebound. Now the bump up high and the foul. Wow, that was breathtaking stuff. So what is this now? There's like a debate over an unsportsmanlike. I hate seeing players asking for an unsportsmanlike foul or asking, let the referees do their job. So what they did was they called I think they did call the unsportsmanlike. But he only took one free throw. I don't get that. So, no, he missed both free throws. A strange sequence. Surprised they would call that in the first place. And now Gindy has the rebound. Garay out to Arabi. Good rebound from Kareem Gurari. Larici just got across midcourt. Traveling is the call. So Adam El Ghazi not getting, yeah, he did. He kind of looked like he shuffled his feet right on that last turn. Years of age. He's a youngster. Best years are ahead of him. This is a tough assignment guarding Marai. And Marai just ate him up. It's incredible. Marai hasn't really been pouring in the points. He's been in for a while. Kareem Gurrai had the easy move into the lane, but this just did not follow through. Khalif passes back outside to Gindy, who puts up a little runner in the lane. Ball batted out again. Khalif. And again, now Morocco perhaps guilty of standing around, and nobody's getting in the face of Gindy. He misses. And Morocco fortunate to dodge a bullet there. 23 apiece. It has not been a thing of beauty in terms of offense, to put it mildly. These two teams, low-scoring affair. Now, El Gamel pushes it, gets it back, three-pointer off the back of the iron. El Gamel chases down the rebound, gets it to Gindy. And now a reach has been called to Morocco, and that will be free throws for Egypt. And again, just not a smart play. Pulling his jersey, committing the foul, struggling a little bit for points. And what do? You foul them and you put them on the line. What do you expect? So Khalifa goes out. And Bebo comes in. Years of age, Bebo, and has actually played in Spain with Manresa. Promising talent. Certainly has excelled with Egypt's youth teams. But it's a big step to make to come all the way up here. Oh, the drive and the miss. Here he is. He's not going to mess around. He's going to hit his first shot that he takes from the baseline. How about that, folks? The 19-year-old gets a chance to play, and he delivers. And the three-pointer right at the buzzer from Larici. Now they're going to have a look and see if it counts. Meanwhile, look at the youngster Bebo there. Larici. Now here it is. Couldn't tell from that angle. Not just saying, we need to go back. Okay, here you go. You can see it here. I know. Oh, I don't think it is, but it's not definitive from that because the camera goes away. It's taking a picture of, here it is again. 2, 1. I think you just don't see the clock when he releases it. I don't think they're going to allow it. Which is unfortunate for Larici because it was a good try. But at least the angles that we saw, it was not definitive to show that he released it in time. But if you were counting it down by looking at the clock before the camera goes off of the clock, he did not get it off in time. I think that was good officiating. 27-23, Egypt on top of Morocco. Well, 7 of 15 Egypt inside the arc, just 2 of 15 from deep, 7 of 14 at the line. That's a problem for them. They're out rebounding Morocco and out assisting them and out stealing them. But they are trailing. And interestingly, they've got 8 points off the Morocco turnovers. But nevertheless, Morocco right there behind them, just 4 points behind. Remember, Egypt need to win to get into the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 African Qualifiers, because if they do not win, that opens the door for the Democratic Republic of Congo to go, who were really, well, arguably the most impressive team in this group phase, although if Morocco win again here, that you'd have to give them that moniker, that label, because Morocco have won their first 2 games, including that unbelievable game against the Democratic Republic of Congo yesterday, where they came from behind, forced overtime, and then won the game. So here are the highlights. Hopefully we won't see Orabi hang on the rim. We've seen that enough. And Khalifa got it going early. Unfortunately, we did see it. That was it. And that was the hanging on the rim aspect again. And then El Maksoud got in on the action. Chua thought he had all ball there. He did end up getting a couple of blocks. And that was Naja who there was a sequence. In fact, there was a couple of minutes, 3 minutes of just sheer dominance by Naja. And Chua seemed to be contagious. It rubbed off on him because he started swatting shots. Here was Naja again, dunking it with some authority. That was the rejection as well that allowed Morocco to get down. It was a surprise. I don't think Marai saw that one coming. But Egypt kind of stabilized things at the end and moved back in front by 4. And that is where we stand right now at halftime. So we will be right back for the second half. Be sure to join us.
هي السبع لعيبه اللي بره السبع طرف واحد هو ده انا عايزه ابدا جمال وانس وشوشه وعمرو
Well, folks, we're ready for the second half here. Morocco and Egypt getting it on in Cairo. It's 27-23 in favor of Egypt, who, remember, have lost both of their games in this window and need a win to get to the second round. Morocco win, they do a favor for the Democratic Republic of Congo, who have won 2 of their 3 games, but they suffered a narrow defeat to Morocco yesterday in overtime. Nadia gets it in over to Lorici, who was upset they didn't count that 3-pointer right before halftime. He was hoping to get one there. He did not. Oh, look at that. Nobody's back on defense to stop El Gamal. Now the lead is 8 points for the Pharaohs. So fast start for the home side, but a needless turnover. Timeout on the court. Let's go down to the bench, see if we can listen.
Faites circuler le ballon. Le ballon il est statique. Le ballon bouge pas, vous bougez pas. Faites bouger le ballon et bougez avec. En défense. Les gens là-bas, on a parlé avec vous. Là-bas, il ne doit pas y avoir un électron, gars.
Shooting numbers for both teams. Remember, Morocco may have already punched their ticket for the second round, but again, you carry over all results from the first round, so they want to make sure that they take as many wins as possible. Because there are only 5 teams from Africa that will qualify for the World Cup. 7 teams from Asia plus China, 7 teams from the Americas, and 12 teams will go from Europe. So let's see if the timeout does the trick. See if it spurs Morocco onto greater things. Indy back outside to Khalif. He comes in and gets the rebound and scores with a putback. Now the lead is 10 points. So this was the feed inside to Naja, and Gindi was holding on to him. Naja. Zachariah gets it back. The pass inside to Naja, back out to Zachariah. Good! The three-pointer right at the shot clock buzzer. That attempt short, and Naja battles for the rebound. And three-pointer from Morocco, and all of a sudden, back to a 4-point game. So Chua being blocked and fouled by Khalif. Khalifa rather, excuse me. And Chua goes to the free throw line. And misses the first free throw. Misses both. A foul. The move inside from Naja. Gindi's pass, and Arabi fouled as he tries to get it. Well, Naja got a lot of ball there. Robbie misses the first one. So both teams now struggling a little bit at the free throw line. Makes the second. Now Larici misses from the free throw line, the edge of it. Evgamel back to Gindi. Khalifa thought about it. Ooh, Gindi. A bit of a Euro step there. Now Arabi is the Shot clock is winding down and is able to get it inside and get the foul. Yep, no doubt about that one. Well, certainly Adam El Ghazi is a big prospect, but he needs maybe just a little bit of discipline in his game. Robbie makes the second one. Beautiful bounce pass to Zakaria. Comes back outside to El Maksoud, who's going to put it up and in. He's just smooth. He lets the game come to him. If my only criticism would be that maybe they could find him more, because he knows how to put the ball in the basket. He's got 7 points now. Gindy gets in the lane, misses. Now the pass up ahead, and finally, nice finish from Karim Gourari. And once again, it's a 2-point game. Beautiful transition, and he made that layup. Chua, Gourari, despite having the big man, Khalifa, running in to put him off his shot. Let's go down to the bench and listen in.
S'il n'y a pas d'espace, courez vers le corner. Là, pour avoir la possibilité de changer de décaler derrière. Bougez sans ballon. Bougez sans ballon. Allez, bouge sans ballon.
Ghazi comes back in, trying to make a big impact in this game. He just needs to play within himself. Maybe El Maksoud can help him keep his emotions in check. And now El Gamel falls down, but is able to get the ball to his teammate, and El Gamel ends up hitting the jumper. Zakaria goes to the other end and answers. Man, he can still play, can he? 39 years of age. Always room for a shooter. And they're doing the smart thing, Egypt now, trying to get that high percentage shot. Look at that, he's saying smarts. Let's be smart here. Let's get it into either you or to me, and then we'll go for the layup. Khalifa with the rebound. Khalifa puts up a 3. It's good. Back to a 7-point game. Look at that. He's saying, I shot a 3-pointer. That's me. El Maksud now dancing around. Zakaria open. That's going to be an air ball. I think maybe Egypt got a hand on it. Gindi. Democratic Republic of Congo not enjoying how this game is going right now. They want to see Morocco get a win. Interesting atmosphere here in the stadium tonight. Now Gamel steps back, and now a foul has been called. And looks like El Maksud may have hurt his right elbow. That is a stinger if that happens. Oh, he got tangled up and then he smashed it on the hardwood. Hopefully he's okay. There he was. And he got locked in there, that's for sure. So they actually called a technical foul on El Maksud for complaining, presumably, about the call. El Gamel trapped. Chua goes up. Great defense from Morocco. Kind of surprised him. El Maksud over to Larici. Back to Chua. Nice passing. Gurari. And he was bumped. He was bumped by Gunadi. Rami Gunadi, the captain. So he goes out, and coming back into the game. Oh. They do not need a technical foul, and he should know that better than anybody right now. So he needs to control his emotions. Rabi. The rebound. And that is a good call. Youssef Wael Abushusha was barreling in there, forcing his way in. Whoa, boy. That was an easy one. Easy call. The charge. So they're taking issue with something. Is it the scorecard or the shot clock? She's playing good minutes tonight. Well, they want to look and see something. So I think they might be saying add 3 seconds to the shot clock. Get it inside. Maksoud, then back out. Shot clock's about to expire. Gets it off. Did he get off in time? Doesn't matter, didn't hit the rim. Well. Gendy looks down low. Arabi battling for position. Shot clock winding down. And he has to put it up. Good defense. Look like they're going to get it inside no matter what on that one. Gurari, could have spun and shot, but El Maksoud wide open. No good that time. Larici flies in for the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Egypt possession. Egypt ball. Entry pass to Arabi now. He goes up, misses. Marai, who's checked in, keeps it alive. And then Arabi dives on the loose ball, and I think Larici saw that his momentum was going to carry him out of bounds. So that was a good play. Crowd getting into it behind Egypt. Final minute, third quarter. When are Morocco going to make their move? Can they make their move? El Maksoud again. Puts it up and rattles it in. That was big time right at the end of the shot clock. Inside again, Robin thankfully doesn't hold on to the rim too much this time. Right at the end of the quarter. Look at him. He's trying to get the crowd going. They liked it, didn't they? Here it is again. El Gamel to Arabi. And that was perfect. And then he brought out the gun show. Did you see that? He's flexing his muscles. Look at this. Watch. But those are the numbers, folks. 45-38. You see the shooting numbers. Still a long way to go in this one. 7 points in it. But Egypt seems to be doing a better job and tonight than they have in the previous two games. There's Arabi, goes up for the rebound. Gindi turns, gets inside, loses it. El Maksoud over to Larici. Excuse me, Ilja Maksoud, and he goes up for the layup. So good play. Getting something in transition. Now down low to Arabi again. He passes to Gindi in the corner. Feet set. El Maksoud, open floor. Larici. Gorati, bounce pass. Smart move over to an open Shoa. Off the rim. Not sure that's his strength, but he ended up with the shot. Well, I think that was a good call on Gorati. Wonder when they can get Naja back in. They need him in there as soon as possible. Maybe the 7-minute mark. And Larici falls over after contact. Excuse me, El Gamel falls over after contact with Larici. And now the foul on El Gamel for pushing off. Yep, good call. Not sure why he was doing it, to be honest. That goes out of bounds. Morocco have it with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Under 8 minutes to go. Remember, Egypt need to win to get to the second round. If they lose, then it's the it's the Democratic Republic of Congo. And 3 seconds on the shot clock. Beautiful bounce pass. But El Ghazi not able to knock it down. Now the drive and the turnover. Larici over to El Maksoud. Oh, what a hustling play from Marai to get the block, but Morocco keep the possession. That's why you run it down if you have to. I think El Maksoud got a little fancy. Not sure why, if he felt like Marai was going to block it from the other side. Larici. El Maksoud pulls up. and drains it. So 45-42 after that El Maksoud basket. And you can see the Egyptians, they're having a good time. I'm not sure they realize how wafer thin a margin they have to get to the second round. And traveling is the call. Here's El Maksoud again. Look at him swing it. Larici wide open and good! Morocco have tied it at 45. And now the ball goes out of bounds with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Well, there can be no surprise here, perhaps, that another thriller is on the cards involving this Morocco team. Chua gets it to Larici, who breaks up the court, gets rid of it just in time. Oh, Shua missed it, but sticks with it and puts it up and in. And Morocco have taken the lead. And the entire nation of the Democratic Republic of Congo is on its feet. Their team now in pole position to move to that second round. Shusha goes out. Well, El Maksoud for three. Chua battling. El Ghazi with the rebound. That was a big one for the young man. He's open. He's going to take it from the line. Oh, he banks it in. I don't believe it. It's Sunday and the bank's open in Cairo. He took that shot with confidence. Now it's a 4-point lead for Morocco. Boy, what must be the psyche now of this Egyptian team? Egypt have led for the majority of the game. It's 49-45 now for Morocco. 5:16 rather remaining. Egypt have to win. They have to win to get to the second round. Arabi backing his man up. Khalifa for three. It was too long. And El Ghazi, the youngster, who just banked in that crucial shot from the free throw line, gets the rebound. Barici. There he is again. But El Ghazi can't bank that one in. And quick move. Arabi again breaks out the gun show. I think we're going to have a few twists in the tail in this one. El Ghazi has got to do a better job and not commit the foul. But Khalifa's doing a good job of spotting the big man. And Arabi now has a chance to pull the team within one. But free throws have been an issue. 2 of 5 from the line is Arabi. Barici into Chua, little jump hook. They crashed the boards. El Ghazi kept it alive. But now Egypt can tie it or take the lead with a three. Khalifa puts it on the deck, goes in with the left hand, a bit of a crazy shot. So the foul was called on Arabi, and El Maksud doing a little bit of everything to help his team win, will now go to the free throw line. Well, that was a bad mistake by Arabi. El Maksud misses the first one. I would have placed a wager that he would make that one. He's been so good in all respects. It's crunch time. 3:40 remaining. El Maksud misses the first and makes the second to take it back up to 3. 18 points, and he has been terrific. That's why I singled him out at the start of the game. He's got that veteran presence, and he lets the game come to him. Gindi, though, can tie it, but he doesn't. Nervous moments now for these Egyptian fans. .323 remaining. Slight delay, not sure why. Maksud says, I just want to get this going again. I'm feeling it. There's Asim Marai's father over there watching. Must be a timing issue. Okay, now it seems like everything is okay. Any more technical drama or basket support drama? Morocco not necessarily trying to do a favor for the Democratic Republic of Congo, but they want to bring as many wins as they can into the second round. There's only 5 teams from Africa going to qualify for the World Cup. Every win is priceless. Egypt, meanwhile, fighting for their World Cup qualifiers' lives. They lose this, and it's au revoir. Now they're going to inbound it. 2:55 remaining, 14 on the shot clock. El Gamel. Good defense from El Maksud almost, but ends up with El Gamel, and he ties the game. Well, if there's one guy, really, that you can't give him any space, it's that man right there. So that was a mistake for Morocco. And now El Gamel with the rebound. And he brings it forward. Egypt, his teammate says, calm down, we got time. Gindi. Khalifa. Gindi's open. He says, don't mind if I do. Three-pointer, look at him. The big bear. Looking up at the crowd. He hasn't hit much tonight, but he sure has hit a big one. No hesitation whatsoever. He had just 2 points before that shot. He was 1 of 8 from the floor, or 0 of 8 from the floor, but he didn't hold back. Well, Morocco has done such a great job. I mean, they've been in control, really, of this game for the last 10 minutes. But it's amazing what a made shot can do for a team, especially a big one like this. Look at it again. Gindi. And he's not going to waste the opportunity to celebrate. But the only thing I'll say is it hasn't won in the game. They need to calm down a little bit. Larici. Zakaria, he can shoot it. Choa. Short little jump hook. Hard to understand that play call. I can see Choa going up strong for the dunk, but I haven't seen him hit much else. He's only got 4 points. He's 2 of 8 from the floor. And you've got Maksud and Zakaria, who've been shooting lights out, as well as Naja. Khalifa! The three-pointer! The Pharaohs have once again risen to the occasion. Well, they thought they would buy El Maksoud a little bit of time on the bench to catch his breath, but they need him on the court. So 2 shots coming. That's one thing you don't need if you're Egypt. You don't need to stop the clock. Nevertheless, they're feeling much better about their chances than they were about a minute ago. So these are vital free throws for Lorici. And he misses the first one. And boy, don't you know right now that the Democratic Republic of Congo is just thinking to themselves, Morocco, you beat us yesterday in thrilling circumstances. Don't let us down now. Oh, gosh, look at the drama. Lorici looked like he got hit in the neck by El Gamel, or at least he was trying to sell that to the ref. And the Egyptian coach looked at the referee as if to say, call a technical on him for acting, for simulation. Well, I know these players know each other quite well, but there's no love lost when they're on the court going at each other. Foul, 5 seconds on the shot clock, perhaps not what the doctor ordered. You're always taught if you're going to reach like that, you want to be coming up from under the ball rather than over the ball. And now Robbie says, let's do a little dancing here. But I'll tell you, anybody that watched Morocco play yesterday will know this is not a team that gives up. They can do something special with very little time. First one is good. Well, they made a mistake earlier when they allowed El Gamel to launch a three. And it's the one guy you don't want to shoot. And then now they fouled him late in the shot clock. 7 seconds remain. The drive, good quick response. Take what you can get. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to foul. Well, you can't foul now after you've allowed so much time to tick off the clock. Gandhi looks for an opening. Khalifa, 5 on the shot clock. Orabi, jump hook, no good. Naja, the rebound. Larici. Zachariah, oh, that's his worst shot of the day. Well, it has been a tough weekend in Egypt for this national team hosting this window, but it looks like they're going to send the fans home happy. They can breathe a sigh of relief that they are going to go to the second round. They still have a lot of work to do to try to get to the World Cup. But they'll have some time to get together and practice and be ready come September. Unfortunately for the Democratic Republic of Congo, their bid to advance to the second round is coming to an end. Not sure who that was breaking down emotionally. Obviously, it's an emotionally charged atmosphere. Larici misses. So Egypt, I'll tell you what, they had some adversity tonight, but they were able to make some plays when they had to and keep their hopes alive of reaching the 32-team FIBA Basketball World Cup that'll be held next year in China. Now the fans want to bond with the players. And you know, it's hashtag "This is my house." Well, that's it. It's all about the fans getting a chance to watch their national team. And the Egyptian fans have been able to get out here and see their beloved pharaohs. And the party's on, as you can see, at mid-court. A bit of dancing action. Kennedy's going to do some selfies now after hitting that huge three-pointer. Who knows, maybe that kid was inspired tonight and he's going to go out and become a great basketball player himself one day. I see Mariah as well. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at those guys dancing out there. 59-53, Egypt win it over Morocco. Well, Robbie had his moments tonight, didn't he? Sure, he's as happy as anybody his team has won this game. Look at these final numbers. Morocco were 4 of 11 from the free throw line. They'll be disappointed with that. And just overall, even game, really. I mean, Morocco, if they don't allow El Gamel to hit the game-tying three-pointer, and then also Khalifa to hit the three-pointer, might have been a different result tonight. Robbie had himself a big game. Saw the numbers. Suit as well was terrific. So it looked good for Morocco with about 3 minutes remaining. And El Gamel hit his three-pointer with, I think it was about 2:50 to go, to tie it at 50. And actually, after Naja missed a three-pointer, you had Gindi hitting his three-pointer with about 2:16 remaining to make it 53-50. And what was interesting about both of those is that Khalifa got assist on both of those three-pointers as well. So Khalifa got the three late to make it 56-50. So there were three three-pointers that broke the backs of Morocco in about from 250 to 130. So in about 90 seconds, three three-pointers, and Morocco never recovered from that. That was the big one. Look at him. Look at him celebrate. Even now I get excited watching that. Again, this was the go-ahead three-pointer with 2:12 remaining. And then Khalifa hit this one to take it up to 56-50. And he wanted to make everybody aware that that was for Egypt. Again, making it 56-50. So the game ends. Egypt get down in thanks and breathe a sigh of relief as they clinch their progression to the second round tonight. Morocco also will be there, but unfortunately for the Democratic Republic of Congo, who served up that late defeat last night, they will not. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. 59-53, Egypt win it over Morocco.